Yuzi, could not wait to do this, so let's get it cracking. Gothenburg's finest, In Flames. I've seen them twice live. I've always liked the style. Biggest band in Sweden, metal band. I just love In Flames to death. They're just great melodies, absolutely fantastic choruses, great crisp vocals. I love it. I love In Flames. So now we're going to do the album discography. Let's go. At the bottom of the pile, Lunar Strain. It's just not an album to me that stands out. It's the debut, and the the production's not very good. And some of the songs are good, but the production's not amazing. Okay, next up we have the Jester Race. It was pretty much early on in the career, and a lot of diehards, you know, In Flames are like Marmite for the new generation. Diehards love the old shizzle. New ones like the new stuff. Now they're getting back to the new stuff. I think the Jester Race has some really good songs at the beginning, but not monumental throughout. The songs weren't quite there yet on that. So that's the Jester Race. Next up, this album, I actually have a physical copy of it. Battles. Now I'm putting it above the Jester Race because the Jester Race, it was the Gothenburg sound, but it didn't really have those huge melodies yet for me. It's more folky. Battles is a pretty good album. The problem is it's just not all overly great. It's good, but it falters towards the end. Now there's two really good songs, Wallflower and Save Me, fantastic. It's more through the middle where it sort of dies and it becomes forgetful. But Drained is good. You rip the heart out, dude. The electronic mercy and survive. Yeah, the electronic is great. The end's pumping. Sounds very Euro poppy, disco-y. Like sounds good, but somewhere along the line it gets a bit just doesn't quite take you there. There's no momentum carrying it. There's some really standout songs. I love Save Me. I love Wallflower. I like Drained. Other than that, there's a few songs in between which I'm like a filler, basically, forgetful. But I've always loved In Flames artwork. I think it's fantastic. They really treat the fans to it, and you always get a good package. But it's not a great album. Battles. Next up, I'm going to go with Soundtrack to Your Escape. Sounds like a game. Sounds like, well, that shirt advertisements there. Still got those in. Has anyone got these, by the way? Old school In Flames jerseys there, live. Yeah, it sounds like a game show, basically. Not a game show, like a computer game for gamers, like not Call of Duty, but a horror game soundtrack. Very low budget, and the videos are really good in this, actually. The videos look really superb, what they did on this album. But the songs are forgetful. Better than the Battles ones, because they've got more of a dirge to them. The production's a bit weird. It's sonic, but still a bit wonky in areas. Borders and Shading's good. Dial 593 Escape. The Quiet Place. Yeah, that high. You know, the typical In Flames Euro dance, Euro pop melodies. Very good, but again, just a bit forgetful. There's no momentum in this album either. Next up, we have got old school In Flames, Colony. For those who don't know Colony, why is it not higher in the list? Because it isn't. It's my list. There you go. And if my list sucks, I'm happy with that. It's my opinion. Embody the Invisible's great. Again, game sounds very, very like sort of soundtrack to Your Escape, but it has more of the folky and the melodic death, obviously. Zombies, Zombie Incorporated, very good. Colony, good. Scorn, Racing, Behind Space 99. But it doesn't quite do it for me for the In Flames sound. I don't think they've mastered it on here. I think it still sounds a bit cheap with the game sound on here. If I wanted to listen to game sounds, I don't know, I'd play on a game. You know what I'm saying? I want to listen to what they become known for, which is Iron Maiden colossal choruses. This is where they actually get better. And take Uzi's advice. Next up is Siren Charms. You might laugh and say, why the hell is this higher than Colony? Because I like it in areas. It has a landscape sound, a driving sound on the road. Reminds me of Rush in areas. In plain view, everything's gone. Yeah, it got some killer songs. Paralysed, I love it. Paralysed, do 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 do, da 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 da. Love the operatic arrangements. Through Oblivion with Eyes Wide Open. I love the scream at the end in Paralysed. Yeah, it sounds like a horror movie scream. It's great. When Worlds Explode, Siren Charms, Rusted Nails, In Plain View. Some good songs. Let Down by Again. Not amazing songs, but I think it's trying a different approach. Can go wrong either way. Doesn't succeed, but it's not as bad as people think, all the crybabies out there. There are some good songs on it. Better than the songs on the other albums. Next up, I'm going to go with a melodic death. No, I'm going to go with... Sorry. Yeah, I'm going to go there. Now, you're going to kill me for this, but I'm going to go with Oracle. I just think the melodic death here is not as good as future melodic death, like Insomnium. And you might go, what? Oracle there? Listen, the best song on this album for me is a cover, which is Everything Counts. I like it. I like the Gothenburg sound. Food for the Gods, but At the Gates we're doing it. The Hive, Jester Script Transfigured, episode 666, Oracle. There's some good songs on here, but I don't get the fuss about it. I'm not feeling it. I'm not smelling it. You're all going to kill me. They die hard in flames. It's going to be like Children of the Corn. You're going to put me in a crop circle in Gothenburg and absolutely crucify me for saying I don't like Oracle. I don't. I think it's all right. It's not worth the hype for me. Just gets a lot of hype for no reason. I'm not feeling it. There you go. I've said it. Okay, next up. It's a good album, don't get me wrong. It's better than the albums below it, but for me, there are better albums where they mature more. The Mask is next. This is a very good album for me. Like Battles, but a better version of Battles. We've got Voices, The Mask, the song, Call My Name. So some really Tears for Fears vibes. This Is Our House. We Will Remember. Stay With Me at the end. Lovely arrangement. Burn, Deep Inside. In This Life, We Will Remember. Follow Me. I Am Above is great. Pounding. Always going forward, this album. This is where Battles didn't. This wins the battle. Always going forward. Always taking you there. Moving forward. Trying different things. Some songs sound like mazes. And I love it for its ambition. Again, not a 10, but definitely an 8.5, a welcome return to form after Battles. Okay, next up, and we're going to go with a new album, Foregone. It's that damn good. Yeah, I'm putting it above Oracle. I like it. I think this is fantastic. Foregone. Conclusion. There's Foregone. Absolutely brilliant album. The beginning of All Things At Will, State of Slow Decay, Meet Your Maker, Bleeding Out, Foregone Part 1 and Part 2, The Great Deceiver. It's a grower. Sino Shirt, End of Transmission. Some fantastic songs on here that will probably work even better live. I've seen them supporting Disturbed with Trivium, Manchester, and supporting Trivium as well. I forgot what the bleeding tour was called in the Academy. That was great. Yeah. In the Dark, great album, Foregone. Love it. Gets higher than all the other albums. But now we are getting into the top 5. It's top 5 times, guys. And this is going to cause a stir, but this is what I've been doing all this video. Come clarity. I actually love Reflect the Storm, man. Waiting from the line of the storm. Can you feel it? You felt that, didn't you? You felt that. Leeches, take this life, I'm not here. Scream, come clarity. Absolutely amazing. Banishing Light. This is what I'm talking about. I feel like I'm on a roller coaster with this, and it's just like never stops. This album, it's absolute energy from start to finish. Oh man, and we've even got the In Flames poster, baby, which I should have put up, but I forgot. There you go. Look at this. It's got the lyrics inside it. For kids that forgot about what an album looks like, look at that. Absolutely fantastic. Top 5, come clarity, easy makes it. But next up is number 4. And why does this album get above? You see it in the background there. The sense of purpose. The first 3 songs sort of mould into each other. And then you've got Alias, which is in the same keyboard. Absolutely amazing chorus, man. Don't tell me, tell my soul, 'cause I can't do it today, man. I never could. Great song, man. For all I want you to know. Absolutely just fist pumping, Iron Maiden, class. I'm the Highway, Delight and Angers, Move Through Me. Oh, and then you got The Chosen Pessimist. And there's actually I forgot there's a bonus track on here, Tilt. Again, this album is pretty much like Come Clarity, but Come Clarity, the songs suffer for the energy, whereas I think they get the songs right on this. If you know what I mean, it's very fast-paced, Come Clarity, but some of it does sound like it could be one song all the way through. This does to an extent, but it breaks up, and you've got Drenched in Fear, March to the Shore, and you've got a good DVD feature. Right, top 3. Man, and I can't get enough of this one. Sounds of a Playground Fading. Just right from the intro. Right from the intro, you know you're there, man. Man. Am I going to sing it? No, I'm not going to. Sounds of a Playground Fading is an absolutely... Sounds of a Playground Fading! And then, I mean, Fear is the Weakness and Where the Ships Dwell. Like, are you kidding me right now? Like, are those two... Is it even fair that those two are back to back? They sound like a movie. Like Terminator 1 and Terminator 2. No, Fear is the Weakness and Where the Ships Dwell are just two absolute scorchers. And the fact that you get them on one album back to back is an absolute bonus. It's like everything In Flames have strived for. Everything they strive for when they got a new guitarist and it actually works for the better, because now they've got fresh ideas. And man, Sounds of a Playground Fading is amazing. Deliver Us, All For Me, The Puzzle, Fear is the Weakness, Where the Attic, Darker Times, Ropes, You Leave Me Hanging on a Rope, Enter Tragedy, Jester's Dawn, with superb. Fear is the Weakness and Where the Dead Ships Dwell, man, all my days. Just alone, it's far too long. It's not meant to be. We are losing identity. Faith is being denied. Let's not return. This, man, and it will be long. Fan, I always loved his Control and Chris vocals. And I just think the melodies are superb, man. Oh, it sounds like Alias, but this was after, but it just takes it in a new direction. Phenomenal. Okay, I can't get enough of Sounds of a Playground Fading, but there's an album that is better. And we're in the top 2, and on any given day, I always say this, they could go either way. For me, number 2, Clayman. Bullet Ride. Pinball Map, Only for the Weak, has got to be the most memorable melodic death song ever. It's fantastic, man. Only for the Weak. Well, Simon, Sean, it's only for the weak. Fantastic. Yeah, if you're looking for an In Flames tribute, you know what I'm saying, I'll pop in and do what I can. Because I've liked to think I know how to vocally arrange stuff on my day. So yeah, Only for the Weak, As the Future Repeats Today. Square nothing. This album is superb in its denseness, but for us, velocity. It's just so to the point. Brush the Dust Away, Swim, Suburban Me, Another Day in Quicksand, and then you got some live features with a cover of Treat, Living in a World of Promises. Square Nothing, Clayman, Satellites and Astronauts, As the Future Repeats Today, Pinball Map, I love. Okay. Next up is the Ultimate In Flames album for me. I saw them support. I've seen them 3 times. I saw them supporting Slipknot with 1 Minute Silence at the Manchester Arena. I even forgot because, unfortunately, at the time they weren't as received. But this was off the back of this album, and it was a grower. But for me, this is the Ultimate In Flames because it incorporates the folk with the electronic, with the, again, like the game sound, but it gets it right on this. It really does. Reroute to Remain, System, Drifter, Drifter, man. It's like you're in Japan or something at this point. And then it goes to Trigger. From green to dead, our days pass by, waiting for the day to tell us why. Waiting for the signs to tell us what. Traffic, the whole thing they do with that is fantastic. From green to red, the days pass by, waiting for the signs to tell us why. Cloud Connected, I love. Didn't live in a dream world. Transparent, Dawn of a New Day. Egonomic, Minus of No Dismiss, I really like. New metal vibes here. The Cynic, Dismiss the Cynics. I love this song. I think it's phenomenal. Freefall, Dark Signs, Metaphor, Black and White. Against and down and down to none. Dawn of a New Day. Very much like what they bleeding called. Forgot. So good I forgot them. Faulkner. The other folk band. Dawn of a New Day sounds a bit like that. Blind Guardian vibes as well. But I love the roots here. The Swedish sound. With the melodic death. With the new metal. And I love the way it transforms. And it really gets it right on this album. There's a great cover of Land of Confusion. I think this album is superb. It's everything In Flames represent going forward, but still keeping the old. And I just think the songs are so creative. Transparent, Cloud Connected, Egonomic. Dismiss the Cynics, man. There's victims in a sign. And again, it's got like a muddy production. But it works on this for some reason. It sounds so sonic, but so futuristic, but so underground at the same time. hence the videos, and it's just got a very industrial vibe. My favourite In Flames album, guys, is Reroute to Remain. But on any given day, I always say this in all my videos, Clayman could get there, and Sounds of a Playground Fading is a close third behind it. This was brilliant. Guys, put your comments in. Tell me what your favourite In Flames albums are. Give me your list. What's your favourite song? Comment in there. Subscribe to Uzi Plays. Check all my boxing predictions and check my solo music in the Uzi Plays solo list. See what I've got, because I take a little bit of In Flames in my melodies. Who wouldn't? The melodies are that good. One of the best bands, metal bands ever, as far as I'm concerned. They've got an absolute plethora, an absolute jukebox of just metal beast. Cheers for watching. That's my list. 20 minutes, not done bad for every In Flames album. Good going. Didn't get to 40. Peace.